If you're not able to admit that you failed, you're not going to improve in this game. But also in anything, to be fair. And I have something to admit. I failed miserably, and I feel like a failure. I haven't posted anything for the past month, and barely done anything towards getting better at this game. Even though becoming a better player is supposed to be my main goal right now. And also documenting this journey and showing it to you guys. That's why I feel very bad about myself, and I feel like I absolutely deserve to feel this way. Because if you're not going to stick to your goals and values, that's how you're supposed to feel. For sure, it's not a perfect way to start this entire journey and this YouTube channel, but for sure it's a huge lesson for me and something from which you also can learn a lot, and it's going to be very useful for you. So I admit I failed, and from this place all I have to do is move on and keep going. Look, what can I do better to avoid this happening again and start moving forward. My name is Amber and this is Path to Pro. Today I'll show you my last solo cash cup, where I had a huge realization about the mentality you're supposed to have if you want to improve. And what I've just said is only the first half of it. So enjoy me analyzing what I've done in this tournament and also me talking about these ideas that I've recently had, which helped me to get free from this rut where I'm not able to move forward and do anything productive with myself. Hope you're gonna enjoy. Bro, that was so scary. I don't even want to refarm. Maybe I should, because I've wasted a lot of brick. I'll go refarm. I don't want to refarm more, because there's gonna be more people coming right now. Now it's not going to pull on the hill anyway. I don't think that I should waste any more mats to go and claim this position, because it's a half-half. And I feel like I have a pretty easy rotate anywhere I want from here. You can let me down.
Put me down!
What? You can let me... Shut...
What?
Wow. You can let me know in the comments what would you do in this situation. Do you think I should go closer to the center right now, or that I just should wait here? But yeah, as I have a more peaceful moment right now in the game, I want to talk about my past couple of weeks and the fact that I haven't really uploaded anything, and that's because my war with perfectionism isn't finished yet. I won the battle by posting the first video, but I hesitated with my practice schedule and also with uploading videos and doing them. Because at first the plan was to create videos where I play duos in English, but here's a... Okay, I'll insta-rotate. Here, as soon as the zone appears, I'm ready to rotate and I stop talking because it pulls far, and I want to get into the zone before the other players. Here I notice this guy just finished a fight and I cracked him, so I check whether I can quickly get a refresh on him. At first I noticed that he has no cone on top of his builds, so I tried to use that to my advantage and phase into his box, using the fact that his floor is low HP and that I'm having a high momentum. Right away I tried to place the missing walls inside of his box, but unfortunately I don't end up inside of his box, so as soon as I notice that, I leave this fight because I see that I can't finish it quickly. I have to rotate, I don't care. Here there is this guy in front of me. I'm not going to shoot at him once throughout this entire rotate, just because I don't want him to brief me and look at me. I want to just simply follow him, so we don't disturb each other. But as soon as we get into the zone and I see that he's unaware that I'm right next to him, I'm again checking whether I can get a quick refresh, but I shoot a bit too quickly. Then I notice that he places these two walls in front of him, so I assume that he's going to try to make two boxes into this direction. That's why then I build up to the top of his boxes and try to claim the missing tops, but he ends up building into other direction, so I immediately flip the cone and run away. I'll pause here. You can see that I'm leaving the fights where I don't feel like I'm gonna finish them quickly, or where I feel like it's gonna grief my rotates and my timings. So basically, I wanted to upload videos with my duo fully in English, but the thing is, we communicate in Polish normally. And my plan, here again, zone plus far, I'm instantly ready to rotate. Now I'll fast forward to the part where I explain myself and YouTube stuff, because later on in this game there's not much happening except for me dying in a very stupid way, going for a unnecessary refresh, because I have no impulses and I heard this guy just finished a fight. But yeah, you can see clearly what happens here. I don't know what happened, but yeah, sometimes I forget that I play on 50 ping, and I tried to jump into this guy's block. The thing is that I wanted to at first communicate in Polish and keep doing that, and with AI translate it to English, because some time ago I saw people doing it and it worked perfectly fine. But it turns out that when I tried to do it with different softwares, it was completely changing our voices and it sounded terribly.
We're sliding down. Come on, down even more. I'm up. Our backs, we have them. Come on.
Again.
Go to him now. Go. Alright, let's not go. There are full teams here. I'm falling back. You know, so you don't want to do that. You'll just build some cover for a moment. Come quickly after me. Come. Are you with me? Go up to the top there.
Huh? Fuck, I think it's construction work.
Just so you know, I have almost no Mac left. I mean, I literally have nothing.
Huh? I have it. I'm taking it.
Come on. Follow me. I'm here. You guys, I've got a free layer. Gabrish, can you go up? We need to go left here. Look, quick. One more push forward. It's fucking us up uphill. We need to get out to...
Fuck off.
And it ruined my vision of how my content is gonna look like, and because like everything was so perfectly planned out, the first video took me 6 months to make. I was like, okay, this was the hardest part, how it's gonna be easy, you know. Okay. One shot. Oh my god. And you might say like, okay, why don't you just do subtitles? Or I don't know, communicating English with your brother? And it's not that simple, because we both know how to speak English, but I feel like it would ruin our communication, and it would be way worse than it is right now. In Polish it comes very natural for us, and in English we would have to spend like a month or two adjusting to it. Oh my god. You know what? I have spare games. I feel like, nah, why would I do that? I don't know. Intrusive... I almost lost with my intrusive thoughts. God damn. I almost sprayed that guy, having no pump. It was better. So because I'm a perfectionist, still I thought I made a huge progress, but it turns out I didn't. My brain is so fucked up that even the smallest obstacle like this, that I can't make a AI dubbing for my content, made me just give up on everything. Like, I wasn't doing anything throughout the past 2 weeks. Like, as soon as I uploaded the first video, I was editing the second one for like 2 or 3 days. Then I just stopped randomly. I know that he's camping somewhere. I alt-tabbed. So I just have to believe that my content, even though it's going to look different, it's still going to be enjoyable to watch for people. And you know what? I think I'll just box up here. I'm not even refarming. Or maybe I will. Yeah, okay, normally I would refarm. I'm going to make 2 boxes, because I'm probably getting killed here. Because this is the worst case scenario I can probably get, which is the zone uphill, right there. Because it's the most congested side, and also there's a hill. So if there's gonna be people boxing up there in a half-half, and I'll be like right here, they'll fully spray me. But if it's gonna pull like here, I just rotate with 1 impulse and I'm gonna be in a zone in half a second. All I have to do is just prepare a few seconds before the zone shows up, and then I'm gonna shockwave myself into the zone instantly as soon as it shows. Like, if it's the max pull, like, I'm gonna go instantly, because if I would hesitate, I would get sprayed. But I'm gonna use a little time window where people are looking where the zone is pulling and preparing. And in that time where they prepare, I'm already going to be halfway into the zone, you know. But there's a chance that I'm gonna pull the zone, so we'll see. Okay. Hold out my impulse. Okay, nice. It's also not this fortunate as you might think, because the half-half or any moving zone or any zone can't pull on the ocean. So the only possible spots where the zone can pull is like here and here and here. Like, these are the 3 areas where the zone can pull. So I have like 1 in 3 chance of getting this zone. Out of these 3 scenarios, the zone pull on the mountain is the hardest one to rotate to. So I chose this one. Normally before the half-half zone, it's good to position yourself in the center, so no matter where the zone pulls, you can quickly get there, having a very short distance to any possible zones. But in this very specific scenario, where half of the circle is in the ocean, and the zone can't pull there, I want to stay on the mountain, so if it pulls here, I'm not going to be held by all the people boxed up there. Basically preparing earlier for the worst possible thing that can happen later on.
Like what? What is that?
Quick disclaimer, if you're curious from where I know all these things, check out the link in the description. There's a course from which I've learned the most about this game so far, which I still use and will be using a lot as my main source of knowledge to become better. So if you want to be on the same journey as I am, or maybe you already want to get better, then definitely check it out. And now let's hop back into the video. And also I feel like in Fortnite it's more likely to pull on huge mountains if they are in zone. So it's just out of experience and what I've seen so far. So I prefer to stay on the mountain whenever I can, or get there before everyone. I'm not tagging anyone because I don't want to waste my heals or mats if someone's gonna spray my wall. I don't need anything right now. I mean, I would gladly take some more shockwaves, but I don't need them desperately. I can look for them later on. Okay, now there's a lot of people building up here, but I feel like there's gonna be very few people in this area. So as soon as the zone shows up somewhere on the dead side and it pulls far, I'll again be ready to go with my shockwave instantly. However, there is this guy coming, and because he's building above me, he's going to block off my rotate, so I wait a bit to see what he's going to do. I can go, like, normally I would do that, but okay, I can't. Now I can't do it, I can't go instantly, because I'm gonna get sprayed if I would do so. Everyone would look at me. Okay, now I can go, this guy went, so I'll just go more to the left than he. Okay, skip sliding. Okay, this guy, for some reason he saw me. I have like 2 boxes here, so I can save up some mats. I'm not even going to refarm this, I'll just sit there. I think that this guy doesn't have zone, and for some reason he sits there. He's quite unaware. He boxed up and wasted a lot of mats not being in zone, so I was kinda awareness checking him whether I can get a easy spray. But as soon as I noticed that I can't, I stopped beaming him. This guy is waiting for whatever fucking reason. You know what? Okay, I'll go around here. I want to use the impulse effect. Okay, good rotate. Now I can look back. Here I'm going to start looking for a refresh because I used up all of my impulses. He's popping a medkit, so I'll just spray him. Which means that he's probably low HP. He would be a free kill, but this guy's looking at me. I don't know if there's someone below me. Okay, I don't have any impulses right now. Okay, crack this guy. He looks so fucking lost. Here I want to explain a little why this guy looks lost. First of all, he's not aware of his surroundings and he's not aware from which side people are going to be able to shoot at him. And then he makes this wooden box instead of building it out of brick or metal. Also, after I cracked him, instead of him holding his wall, he starts to heal immediately. And it gives me a sign that I can go for a refresh on him. He's not waiting until his builds get to the full HP, so he's a easy target. I mean, I'm going for this. Okay, this guy's an idiot. I don't know, I'm dead for sure. Here I desperately need a refresh, so as soon as I notice that this guy is about to smack on my wall, I'm trying to make a wide edit to quickly shoot him as he's holding his pickaxe out, but I'm a bit too slow, so he pumps me and it ends up being a 50-50, which in this situation is extremely horrible for me, but fortunately I make this good edit because I predict that he's going to run at me, which makes him shoot a wall instead of me, and then I hit a max pump, which saves me in this situation. Like Nick30 said, never give up, never what? Never back down! Oh, it's my height, baby.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Okay. Oh my god. That should go up, I think. Come on, leave already. Like, was it? Guy is that probably. Bro, can I stop getting max pulls? I'm playing for a top 2, to be fair. What the fuck did I want to do? That's crazy that I won this game. Never give up. Yeah, never back down. I've pulled off a win out of a game where I had nothing, so that's nice. But back to the point. Yeah, the smallest obstacle on my way caused me to stop being myself, like following my purpose. Like, I wasn't playing Fortnite, like I barely was playing. I played a little, but not nearly as much as I should. I wasn't doing any videos, so I'm just saying all of this because I want to admit that I failed, that it's pretty damn hard for me, and you need to learn that most of the time the things are not going to go as you wish, and you should be humble and aware that not everything's going to be perfect, and hoping that you're going to pull the zone, or that you're going to hope that your videos get 1 million views right away or anything like that. It's not going to happen most of the time, you know, and you have to be prepared, and I wasn't prepared for that. And as before in the last game, I was getting prepared for the worst case scenario, the worst possible zone. I haven't prepared for my YouTube videos being different that I intended them to be. And it might be funny for you that, okay, you can't AI dub your videos. Anyway, if you would do so, I wouldn't watch that or anything like that. Just do subtitles and yeah, but for me it wasn't this simple. Like, I had this crazy vision that everything's gonna be in English, and then I just... But back to the topic. If you're gonna assume in this game that you're gonna get lucky at all, that you're gonna pull the zone, you're not gonna do well ever. No, I think you can tell that I'm quite a smart guy about this game. But I'm quite stupid when it comes to life and such a simple things like adapting to problems, which everyone has in adult life especially. A lot of obstacles and bad things are going to happen in your life in this game. Trust me, you're gonna walk into a building and gonna get one pumped by a random guy. You're gonna get max pull zones for the entire game. You're gonna reboot your teammate in Storm, and there's gonna be guys waiting for the reboot, spraying you and your teammate and killing you in half a second. You have to be prepared for everything, and I feel like that's something which I kinda had in the back of my head most of the time when it comes to the gameplay, but not nearly as much as I can, I think. I mean, like, there are more situations where if I would be aware of the worst case scenario, I would have survived, and because I wasn't, I've wasted a game because I was lost and I wasn't ready for, I don't know, getting pushed, pre-edited, that someone's gonna block my tarp in front of me and I'm not gonna be able to get into the zone as easy as I wanted to. So, and because I haven't created multiple plans inside of my head, just in case something's not gonna work out, I wasted a lot of games because of that. Right now, for example, like, I'm talking, I'm chilling, I'm like, I'm looting up. Things are great, life is good, I have a blue pistol which is f***ing broken and 6 splashes, what can go wrong? And then there's a f***ing guy jumping on my face from the sky, who ramped up with stairs and impulsed on my head and max pumps me in half a second, you know? And like, now I thought of it and I'm prepared. Anything, like, here, see, like, there could be a guy behind this rock and I would have to fight, like, all the time. You have to be like, you see? Oh, do you f***ing see? Oh my god, I was... Ah! Fuck off! Bro, like, it literally happened. Like, it haven't happened to me, like, in so long, and now it just happened when I was talking about it. There was a guy behind that tree, oh my god. Back in my head, I assumed that he's gonna eventually stop killing me, or slow down a little, but he wasn't, so... Because I was unprepared for that, I lost this fight and wasted my game. And I'm gonna have a hard time qualling right now. I wonder how you're gonna like the content with English subtitles, where I talk with my brother in Polish, but there's also like an English voiceover where I'm talking about our mistakes and what we could have done differently and basically commenting on what's going on in the game. So in summary, you have to be able to admit to yourself that you've made a mistake. It's the first step to improvement and fixing anything. And second one, always prepare for the worst case scenario, or at least be aware that it might happen. Most of the time, things are not going to work out the way you want them to be. So don't worry too much and be ready. Don't overthink it. Just adapt as quickly as you can instead of complaining or crying about it. Just find a solution how you can go and do whatever you want, even though there are obstacles on the way. It's going to save you a lot of time. So don't surrender, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.
Subscribe to Ember right now.